And now it's day 17 of the Larry Millete murder trial. An FBI specialist walked the jury through photographs that she took inside the Millete home back in October 2021, the day Larry was arrested.
News 8's Kelly Hussedall joining us from the South Bay Courthouse now with the latest.
And this FBI tactical specialist essentially took the jury on a tour of the Millete home through photographs. So before investigators went inside the home and seized some items, they actually took pictures of everything to document how everything was before they went in. So there were pictures of the bedrooms. There were photos of the closets, the bathrooms. Now, this was a pretty large house, and it was clearly very lived in with children. There were lots of toys in different places throughout different areas. FBI tactical specialist Amy Anaya testified she took photos of Maya's belongings, like her purses, her credit cards, and IDs that were left behind. The only moment that struck me was photos of the children's bedrooms. Now, Laura May and Meilani, very colorful bedrooms. Electronics were seized from both of them, but it was a clear reminder to the jury of just how young the Millete children were when their mom disappeared and their dad was arrested with her murder. So next up on the witness stand, a forensic specialist with the Chula Vista Police Department named Tara Venn, and she's telling the jury about the pieces of evidence that were taken and processed from the home when that search warrant was executed, including one of those glass vials that had plant material in it. There was also a child's sketchbook, which had some handwritten notes inside it that included questions like, how I lost your respect as a husband and as a man. Has someone sparked your interest? What fuels your love tank? You mentioned you have things broken that you need to fix. There were also photos of spell books shown and candles for spell casting. Now, the interesting part of her testimony is she's actually showing some of the jury some of the objects or the evidence that was seized at the Millete home. So she's wearing gloves, she's tearing open these evidence envelopes and pulling out some of this stuff, including those spell casting books. She's reading the titles aloud for the jury. She's also showing them the actual candles, the spell casting candles that they seized. So she remains up on the witness stand. We'll have much more in her testimony coming up.